Allegedly. Wow. That is very carnitas. I'm a fucking weirdo. And then we got the jingle jangles. Cause you know, I Shazam in the club. Hi, hello, it's your boy Nate. I read books cause reading is sexy, and if you're not reading, you're not sexy. I am not well. Less than like 6 hours of sleep in the past 2 days. I did this to myself, but you know what? That was a really good Saturday night. Went clubbing with my friends, and my favorite DJ played. I talked about him before, but Fawn, Korean DJ, local. He just does, his sound mixing is just super incredible. I'll link a SoundCloud, a set that he did for y'all to get a good taste, but beautiful layers, beautiful sounds. Yeah, I'm in that mode where I picked songs from that set because, you know, I Shazam in the club. So I took some of those songs and made a playlist out of it, and I'm memorializing that night into subscription eternity, Spotify. Thanks, Spotify. Just a few things. We're still reading Be Not Afraid of Love by Mimi Zhu. Just finished a chapter on shame and how we hear this expression, right? You should be ashamed of yourself, when that really does nothing for the person. We really have to like settle into our own shame and understand that like in order to properly apologize, we have to sit within that shame. We have to say we're sorry and voice out what you did wrong and tell the person how you're going to change. It should be this sacrilegious moment. Apologies. So anyone out there, no more half-assed apologies, honestly. Sick and tired of y'all. I'll be patient with you. Be not afraid of love. I love it. Learning lots, healing lots. I went out Saturday night, and of course, I can't leave without a book, so we brought Edouard Glissant and Hans-Ulrich Obrich's Archipelago. Really, really interesting thoughts in here. I am like transfixed by the way Glissant sees the world and this idea of creolization, how countries like Brazil are really good at creating mixed culture. And I've always thought like America was like a melting pot of culture, but really it's just globalization. Whereas there are places like Brazil where these cultures have their own voices and they mix and mesh well with each other in order to create community. And Glissant was just talking about this idea of like how he stopped speaking English because English will be a failure to the human race in the coming years. And it's through these different languages that we create creolization and celebrate, in fact, the multi-ethnicity that is that process and not globalization. Enjoy. It's like jam-packed with so much stuff. When I finish, I'll pull up some quotes that I thought were fantastic. But the star of the show I wanted to show you is I got spendy. I think I've mentioned it before, but I've been looking for a new scent. And I'm almost out of my current cologne In the Shower by Nonfiction. And I just felt like I needed something new. As much as I love In the Shower and like wearing it in wintertime, I decided to be spendy when I really shouldn't have. What's even worse is that I got two. We got the perfume bomb from Tamburins. Spent some time with my cousin yesterday and Saturday visiting from America. And yeah, decided to take him to all the weird, wacky stores because I'm a fucking weirdo. So I took him to the Ader Air store and then, yeah, decided to take him to Tamburins. Camo. This one is thick chamomile, soft wood grain musk. That's what we're working with. And yeah, it's like a lip balm, essentially. There it goes. But it's like a cologne balm, which essentially is like deodorant, but like cologne. And you just like dab a little. It's oil-based, so I'm not quite sure how I feel about it, but I just thought like this was so cute and like travel friendly. And they did have like a 10 milliliter bottle, but There's glass, and I'm just always scared of glass. I got this. And then I also got, this one is Mediterranean bergamot with bittersweet green tangerines and sandalwood. Yeah, so I got some like really, I would say, earthy tones. And yeah, they're so cute. Are they not? Come on. I love that. God, packaging will be the death of me, honestly. It's terrible. Anyway, they also got me a gift because I think they're having a promotion or something. I think this is a candle, and I'm not, oh yes, it's a candle in the shape of a bunny for this scent. Should I do a review? I'm sorry. I don't have a very good nose though. But what does this smell like? A part of it smells like my mom when she used to wear leather jackets and work a 9 to 5. There's just something so like classy and effortless about her. But it also has this like hint of sexiness. So it's unisex, I would say. Unisex and sexy. This one, definitely not citrusy, light. I think definitely more of a spring cologne. It feels like the warmth of a white candle, if that makes any sense at all. Those tea light candles on the tables of New York restaurants that only accept cash. That's what this smells like. So yeah, I think I'm bringing these to New York with me. They're quite light. They literally feel like nothing, and they'll fit in the bag perfectly. This smells like this, and I think I'm gonna re-gift this because as much as I like candles, I don't know. Jenny, we love her. I've been trying to put into my head, pack light. But am I gonna? Okay. Anyway, I'm delirious. Shit is just spewing out of my mouth, but everyone, it is so cold. It is -4 degrees Celsius? Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. There'll be a conversion here or something. But yeah, I don't get delirious like me, please. It's the holidays. Be well, do good work, keep in touch. Hi, hello. Here are some updates. I'll do a quick book update. We just finished At My Desk, Be Not Afraid of Love by Mimi Zhu. Incredible. Incredible. This is just exactly what I needed at the end of the year. And so glad to have made this sort of like my final book of 2022. I'm healed. I am pure. I am anew. No, not at all. Still got a lot of work to do on the self, but trekking your way through the healing process after so much hurt, numbness, the anxieties that come afterwards, the way you fall out of love, dealing with all of the disruptive and destructive ways in which you act on life, how to prevent all of that, how to apologize, how to extend love, not just through romantic relationships, but in friendships, in community, in helping others, in being in tune with the ultimate spirit. A lot of this felt like reminders, but also I wish I had this growing up as some confused teen, exploring my own identity, not knowing which way to go, not knowing what my resources were. All of this did not exist for me. And this as a resource, I think, would have just, you know, maybe cut out like a good 4 or 5 toxic years out of my life. And, you know, I could have spent that time a lot better. Then again, I wouldn't be who I am today without those experiences. When I think about future generations, or even generations now, you don't realize how good you got it when it comes to resources. Healed my inner child with this, but really did look at a lot of references from Bill Hooks and that one famous Buddhist. I'm gonna butcher his name, and I'm Vietnamese, so I'm just gonna embarrass myself. But Thich Nhat Hanh, teachings from him and Bell Hooks, and in ways that as much as we nourish all the good parts of ourselves, we should nourish all of the hurt as well. We should let those bleed through and not try to dismiss them or cut them off too short. Let them heal in their own ways and act in their own ways. And yeah, just nourishing all of those parts. Like, it reminds me of a lot of whoever said it, but like, happiness is fleeting, but that's just like any other emotion, right? And we should pay, why is it that happiness is fleeting and everything else feels a lot longer? And I think it's because we're so quick to feed off of dopamine and joy and all of the goodness that is in life much too quickly. And we don't give enough credit to all of these other emotions that are stirred in our bodies. And yeah, pay respect to all of these feelings. Pay respect to all anxiety, all pain, all hurt, all sadness, all depression, and walk hand in hand with them. They're emotions. They're not meant to stay. They're there, you feel them as much as you need. And yeah, you just have to continue on with perplexing, constant, ever-changing world that is the world and yourself. Sorry if that sounded like a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo, but honestly, probably the most important book to have come out of the pandemic, and really good chicken noodle soup for the soul. Mimi Zoo, Be Not Afraid of Love. Read it. I am going to Seoul tomorrow. I didn't think I would be, but I'm gonna go dancing, I think, and perhaps grab dinner with a friend. Much needed wine and dinner. So I will be bringing along Archipelago with Edouard Glissant and Hans-Ulrich Obrist. And yeah, did not make a dent since Sunday. And I've got a few pages left, so I think this should suffice for tomorrow night. Yeah, I'm literally going to Seoul for the night. I'm coming back like in the morning, I think. I'm gonna take that 6 a.m. train home, I think. Because it is Christmas Eve this weekend, and I hate just being in like dense places during the holidays. It just, I avoid it at all costs. Christmas, New Year's, yeah. And I go to Seoul every weekend. I don't know, but it's like different during the holidays. It's like, you know, couples, like Christmas in Korea, if anyone doesn't know, they don't really celebrate it except for Christians, and it's seen as more as like a couples holiday. So it's just like a bunch of couples everywhere. So there's gonna be no seats at restaurants or cafes. And yeah, it's just like hell all around. I'd rather be at home with a book. So I think I will start The Goodbye People by Gavin Lambert to say my farewells. Goodbye. Yes, for this weekend. But yes, Goodbye People, Gavin Lambert. Can't wait to read it. It'll be the last book of 2022. And then, I didn't think, but my family is so kind. I love my brother. Justin, if you're watching this, you shouldn't have, but you did, and I am forever thankful. And it is so hot in this. Let me take this off. Jesus. Oh, sorry. Why am I thanking him? Sent me another freaking care package. They shouldn't have, honestly. I'll link below if you're into it, but he makes anime titty stickers and other great stuff. No, wait, he doesn't have that shop anymore, does he? I think it's on his Instagram, so I'll link the Instagram. If you like anime, go to him, support him. He's trying to get his life together. No, he's got his life together. I'm really happy for him. Yeah, okay, unboxing. Here we go. First up, we have chicken and waffles flavored chicken chips made from chicken breasts. These are potato chips. I don't know why the bag is so slim though, but there we go. There's that. And then, this is really scary because it opened, but we got the Wavy Carnitas Street Tacos Lay's. My mom thought I'd enjoyed this, and the bag exploded. So there's a few loose chips, and so you're getting a taste test right here. Wow. That is very carnitas. You get the meat flavor, but you also get like, no, it's just the meat flavor. But it's not overwhelming at all. It's very light, playful. That's a perfect chip. That's good. Yeah, it's not too light, it's not too salty. It's like the perfect bite of like, if you're eating carnitas, best. Then they got me a bunch of Irish Spring. I won't get into that, because we all know how we feel about that, right? And then we got the Jingle Jangles. Everybody, Trader Joe's, the Jingle Jangles. It's just an assorted bunch of just fan favorite candy treats. I'm bringing this into work tomorrow. Thank goodness it arrived today, just in time for festivities. Oh, another loose chip. I brought hand sanitizer just for this occasion. Okay, hopefully no more loose chips. Okay, we'll get to this later. Is this all the oil from the chips? It is! The bag got crushed and there's just like a bunch of crushed chips at the bottom. Well, how the hell am I gonna do this now? Look at this. It's all covered in... Do you see the oil stains? Lord Almighty. I laid out some bubble wrap because I don't want all this oil staining everywhere. But my brother did a very nice job wrapping this. So you're getting a Christmas unwrapping. So my brothers and I have two younger brothers, if anyone must know. We set up this like Notion page of like wish list items that were under $100 because we don't got money. So that was the budget. And then we just bought random things off the list because we hate receiving gifts that we don't like. We've just come to that point. So we got this. You're getting an unboxing. I asked for this. I know what it is. The Hitch Bottle and Cup Kit. I believe they tried to scam people when they had their GoFundMe. Allegedly. Because when they started their GoFundMe, they were promised this and people didn't get it. And then they had to like pay an extra shipping fee. Anyway, you can all look it up on Reddit if you want. But thankfully, though I don't like shopping there very much, but Urban Outfitters had this stocked. And I was like, originally I thought, okay, I'll buy it from the site, but it just seemed safer to get it off of Urban Outfitters. But y'all, it is, okay, very large. I didn't realize how big it was, but it is quite large. But look at this. The bottom is a cup. Incredible, isn't it? So there's still room where you can like fill this up. Let me tell you what Rich is. Rich is having two kinds of beverages. I got my coffee and my water. Then I got this, and I think I know what this is. It is the VideoMic Me L. Just easily clips on thanks to the USB iPhone port there, and yeah, it should just work nicely. Thank you, brother. Last but not least, I've been graciously gifted, can I show you? An iPhone 12 Pro Max. I believe this is my mom's. Yeah, because she's getting the 14, I believe, for Christmas or something. And she was like, yeah, do you want this? And I was like, heck yeah. Because we'll be honest, it's been a lot of fun filming everything off my 12 mini. Everything I filmed for the past year, iPhone 12 mini. But gorgeous, it's still in great condition. And yeah, I'm going to set this up right now. This is so weird. Like, this is like iPad status. I can't really. It kind of bugs me. But I think I'm at that point where I need like a big phone. I'm at that point where, you know, like newly married couples and have children and they just need that big phone because they can't be bothered to charge their phone constantly, so they just need like this big battery of a phone. I am that, minus the partner and the children. I'm just at that stress level. Anyway, happy holidays, everybody, which is odd to say because this will probably come out in like late January or February or something. I did this thing where I released 3 videos for like Christmas week, hoping that will like, cause like I want to get to the point where I'm like, I'll put out videos 2 weeks, like when it actually happened. Cause like the stuff I've been putting out has been like not even November yet. And it's, yeah, it's just, it probably doesn't make sense for anybody. They're like in Christmas and they're watching, what is all this fall foliage? Anyway, I don't know. Happy holidays, everybody. Stay safe, read responsibly, be well, do good work, and keep in touch.
Are you gonna put music over this? Everyone should read the Nepo Baby article on vulture.com/Nepo-Baby-2022.
Tonight, they know that Santa's on his way.
Got me feeling you, that the mighty do.
Y'all, it is the next morning. How'd I get here? Oof, big oof. Just want to shower, eat some instant ramen, and go to bed. I was thinking of putting on Frances Ha because I just need a comfort movie right now. And I don't want to think about anything. I was gonna be a good boy and edit, but I can't be bothered right now.